Hello everybody, in this short video I want to answer about a question. What's the best wildlife camera? What's the best camera for wildlife photography? I'm sure many of you are thinking about what's the best camera for wildlife. I've got the answer, perhaps. But first of all, I wanted to say that this video is sponsored by... Did you believe it, didn't you? Of course I'm joking. And in fact I don't have any sponsors so far. It's not a big deal because I know my channel is very new, so I can't have so many followers. But I hope for the future, so stay tuned. But keeping on. After some years of nature and wildlife photography, I'm always more convinced to have done the right choice because I've got this one, my Sony A9. It's a very powerful camera. This is my favorite camera for wildlife photography. I know now on the market there are many other cameras by other brands. In the past, they had the best camera for wildlife photography. Staying in Sony, I remember when I used the Sony Alpha 99 Mark II. With its continuous AF, it was unpredictable. Pointed the subject, for example a bird, and the camera followed another thing, and I didn't know why. I never know the reason, but I knew that I couldn't use it, so I quit to use it, and after some years I preferred to solve it, not only for that issue, but for having extra money to buy other photography stuff, and also because having the Sony A9 I was using only this camera, so I prefer to solve the Alpha 99 Mark II. Differently, other cameras worked very well, and I was frustrated with mine while my friends were able to take their picture better than me. Sony, with its A9 model, has changed games, giving us a new tool for wildlife photography. But what are the best features for me to say that it's the best camera for wildlife photography? First of all, the electronic shutter. For me, the best feature is just the electronic shutter, or to be more precise, the silent shooting. I mean that using the electronic shutter, you can shoot photos without get the animal in trouble. As you know, strange noises like the click of the shutter can be very annoying for the animals, and they could escape hearing that. In past I made some different kind of camera silencer in order to decrease the shutter sound, and to be honest, they worked very well, allowing me to not frighten, to not scare the animals during the shooting. But the Sony A9 has changed my life. I mean, my approach to the wildlife with its silent mode. Now I don't care to make any noise because it's very silent, it's very quiet. The second feature of the Sony A9 is the shooting burst. Now I can shoot quietly, and now having a shooting buster of 20 FPS, and I can choose the best photo that fit my needs, being sure but almost every single shot will be in focus. And there is another important feature of the A9 that is very, very good. The real-time tracking system, in my opinion, is very fantastic. And it allowed me to have a whole sequence all in focus, following my subject. So following my subject very, very well. As you can see, in this sequence, the buzzer is always in focus. A very good job, in my opinion, considering that the buzzer was flying towards me. The fourth feature of the Sony A9 is the viewfinder. Okay, I am aware that many of you hate the electronic viewfinder, mostly if it's by Sony. Maybe for the lagging in low light condition, or maybe for the resolution. Of course, it's not comparable to a normal viewfinder of a DSLR camera. Or maybe because in the viewfinder there are a lot of information that get in trouble someone. But when you can shoot or see your subject almost at dark, in the dark, and your friends can't, and your friends can't be with their DSLR camera, what's the best? Okay, now I don't want you to list every single feature of the Sony A9. You can find them on the net, of course. Googling somewhere, I'm sure you'll find a lot of stuff of this camera. But I consider the aspect that I mentioned before the most important, of course, always in my opinion. In fact, the last cameras by Canon and Nikon are pretty similar to the Sony A9. Like, for example, the Canon R5, I'm not sure about the name, but I think it's really interesting for wildlife photography. So, what's the answer? In reality, there isn't a single answer of the first question. Every brand offers us a wide range of cameras for any purpose. Some are better, some other less better due to very specific features. I have to say that Sony recently is making a very good job to give us the best technology, and I think we'll have a better one technology in the future. So stay tuned. Maybe you have seen the new Sony Alpha 1, a masterpiece of technology by Sony, and I hope to have one really soon. So stay tuned in this channel. Now it's time to go. But I hope you enjoy watching this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give me a like, as well as to not forget to allow the notification for having every single news by me. So bye for now. See you later. Bye bye.